Start recording. Speech off.
I'll be getting a vintage notetaker. And what I mean by vintage is I don't mean the 1980s or 1990s. Realistic. I hope to be getting the 2004 revision of a Braille and Speak Scholar. So, yeah. It's going to be refurbished. But after 16 years, do you expect it to be refurbished? No, I think refurbished means that if things have been replaced and it's pretty much new, so it'll work better. And after 16 years, I really think the device would hold a charge on its original battery. Do you think so? I really do not want to show my face this morning. I'm not fully woke up and I have an allergy problem. No, I'm serious. And yeah. No, if I do get it, I'm going to be careful with it because of its age. No, it's a 2000s model, which means it will be able to, have the current date and the time. And for you Bop It lovers out there, I'm going to be doing something kind of special for people who like Bop It. And I cannot download any apps on there because this thing that I'm talking about, it doesn't even have 1 megabyte of RAM, storage. It has less than a megabyte of storage, as far as I know. It has very little storage and memory. Like, it'll probably tell me on the manual, which I would be able to look at, but since I don't have a CD player or CD-ROM from my computer, there is no way I will be able to use that manual, so that manual will be useless. Hooray! Yay! It will be useless. But I do have a Braille and Speak guide that goes over the general aspects of a Braille and Speak and a Braille Light. If you want to know what a Braille Light is, it's kind of like the precursor to a Braille note, but without the cursor routing keys. It's like a Braille note. It's like a Braille note and Braille and Speak hybrid, if you want to think about it that way. Just without the cursor routing keys. Like a button on the bottom to do like panning and stuff. I don't know what that would be, but on the Braille and Speak, it doesn't have a Braille display. There's a variant of the Braille and Speak called the Type and Speak, and it is its QWERTY keyboard counterpart. I'm sure there was a QWERTY version of the Braille Light, but I don't know. But the Braille and Speak and the Tap and Speak, they do the same thing. I'm sorry, but yeah. The weird thing is that I know so much about it, but yet I never used it. That's the thing. I mean, I watched a lot of videos about it. There are only like 2 or 3 videos on it. There's like 1 or 2 videos that I know that I can understand. There was another one, but I don't know what it was. So basically, there are very few videos on these types of devices. On the Braille Light alone, on the Braille Light 40 alone, there's only 1 video. Only 1. There are very few videos on the Braille and Speak, most notably, RML 695 is basically the only one that ever did a bit of a review of it. And when I do the review of it, I'm not going to do all the shortcuts because I don't know all the shortcuts. In fact, when I go to the file options, I'm going to see if I can press space to go through the options or whatever. No, not space. Space and .4. That's what I'm going to try and do. But alas, if I have to type the name of oh gosh, man, times were tough. If that's the case, times were tough when a blind person used one of those things. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. That Braille and Speak guide. I do have a Braille and Speak guide, so I'm going to be using that. So yeah.
Speech. Camera. Stop recording. Button. Speech off.
Oh, voiceover was lagging a little bit.
Speech on. Screen curtain on. Screen curtain off. Speech off.
Whoops. Okay.
Speech on. Speech off.
Oh, there we go. When I do the review of it, which might be Friday or Monday, that is if I get it during that time frame. It will be a cool thing to review. I'm no longer talking about electronic games. Right now, my main focus will be about the Braille and Speak, and I'm going to do about maybe 10 to 12 videos of it individually. Like, I will do one major video going over all the functions and all the stuff of the Braille and Speak, and then do individual videos. No one ever has done this before. At all, I don't think. All they've done is either a review or whatever. At least finally I'll be able to have a note taker to where I can actually take notes. But yeah. I mean, not that I would want to take notes. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm not going to be using all the functions at all. Even if I did, it would still be cool though. So the Braille and Speak will definitely have some wear and tear, and so will the case, because of it being used. By the way, there's also a help file in there, so if I needed help, then yeah. In fact, what I have wouldn't work with it. Even if I did have a compatible computer, it wouldn't work. Because I don't have any cables to connect it to. It's kind of good that the charging cable would be on the left. As far as I heard, that it's on the left. And then a very useless serial port. See, I'm already trying to give it away. I'm already trying to review it when I don't already have it. You see that's how much I know about it right there. Because I know what's on it, how many ports, the actual 3 of them. Not even a USB port, even though it's 2004. Like, I mean, seriously. They could have at least put a USB port on there. But, well, I don't already have it and I'm already complaining about it. Oh boy. Wait till I see how many, kilobytes of memory or storage there is. Wait until I see. I mean, there's probably an about section, I don't know. I think there's only like, what? 2 menus? and options and status. I don't know, I'll find out. I'm really gonna have to see if I get it. Like, maybe it will say in the file menu, like when you open a file. But then again, I don't know. There would be no enter key or backspace key, so it's going to be hard. It's the last one, so I hope it gets bought. Yeah.
Speak. Camera chooser. Stop recording button. Speech off.
And Boppin' Master 8, I hope you don't mind me using this at the end of this. But, oh boy. This is Beyond Sight. This is insert YouTube name here. And I'm going to sleep. Yeah, this is Beyond Sight and I'm going to sleep.